What's up? What is up, y'all? It is Andrianna of Andrianna Manifestation. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah. In today's video, I'm going to be basically telling y'all how I manifested my Louis Vuitton bag, okay? Before we get into this video, you know what? Let's just get into the video. Yeah. So I do want to preface this by saying that if you see me like looking over here, I'm looking at my notes and stuff. So yeah, but let's get straight into it. Period. Okay, so how I manifested my Louis Vuitton bag. So let me talk a little bit about me actually wanting my Louis Vuitton bag anyway. So I've been new that I wanted a Louis Vuitton bag. I've been knew that I wanted this Louis Vuitton bag. I actually, in 2023, I had made a vision board, and this bag was on the vision board, okay? This was one of the bags on the vision board and stuff. And I knew, I personally resonated with the energy that I picked up on from this bag, in the sense of this bag gives boss energy, and I just felt like, oh my gosh, I really love this bag. I want this bag. Okay, so I actually did a YouTube video in 2025. I did a YouTube video in the beginning of 2025 on my Andizzle YouTube channel, where I basically did like online shopping for designer bags and stuff. And I did talk about I had said in that video that I already have the Never Full or something like that. I did say that in that video. I just ordered this bag in June. The end of June, I ordered this bag. I got this bag for my 22nd birthday. My 22nd birthday was on July 15th. It is July 16th. Tell me happy birthday in the comments. Thank you. Thank you. Happy birthday. I was seeing if the balloons and stuff was gonna pop up. Do y'all know on Mac, like sometimes it have a fake spot? Okay. So one thing that I did in manifesting my Louis Vuitton bag is I made a wallpaper. I'm going to put a picture of the literal wallpaper that I made for this bag. And I got the same bag. Same size, same look, same all of it. I got that bag. What I did with me making this wallpaper, I've told y'all about affirmation wallpapers. I've told y'all about manifestation through wallpapers and stuff. I've told y'all that, and that is a practice that I genuinely do. I love graphic design. I love doing that, and I felt like making a wallpaper, it definitely resonated with me. With me making that wallpaper, I made that wallpaper on Canva. I can link down below a video of how to make subliminal wallpapers or manifestation wallpapers. I can link that down below. Basically what I did was I made the wallpaper, and then I put the wallpaper on my iPad. With me making that wallpaper, I set intentions of, I already have this bag. Okay, that's another thing that I did with me manifesting this. I practiced acceptance. Me wanting something, I already have it. There's already a version of me that has it. So there's no need for me to yearn in a negative type of way, or yearn in a way as in, oh, I don't have it, or I have to go chase it or whatever. No, that's not my thing. I didn't have to chase this bag. There were other opportunities for me to go ahead and get this bag earlier in the year, but it didn't feel like the divine time, in a sense of it felt much more aligned for me to purchase the bag when I did purchase the bag. And I feel like it works out good, because to say I got my first Louis Vuitton like for my 22nd birthday, I like that. So when I looked at the wallpaper, I set the intention, and I knew, okay, I already have this bag. There's already a version of me that has this bag. And a part of me being able to accept that came from certain things within my self-concept, certain things within me already knowing and being aware of my worthiness, and me being aware of the fact that, baby, I know my power, and I know the steps are already aligned. The steps are already aligned. I accepted the fact that I have this bag, the fact that this is my bag, the fact that this bag wants me too. This bag wants me more than I want the bag, because I actually already have the bag, but the bag wants me. That's what I accepted. And then I appreciated the bag even before I got it. Even before I, in this like part of reality, even before on the, like in the 3D, in this plane like and stuff, I had already appreciated the bag. But I appreciated, for one, I appreciated the look of the bag. I appreciated the style of the bag, the aesthetic of the bag. I already appreciated that. And I had already been appreciative of the fact that I can want a bag. The fact that I can know that I'm having that bag. Appreciative in general. And I've talked about this before. I actually talk about this in my gratitude book. The fact that being appreciative for the now that you have and the everything that you know you're having, it raises your vibration so much more, and it brings your manifestation so much more closer to you, because you're already being filled with gratitude, and being thankful feels good. I honestly and truly have a deep level of gratitude for my life in general, and that has been built over time. That's been built like over years, and like with different practices and stuff of affirmations, gratitude practices, journaling, different stuff like that. And I actually have those types of resources in my gratitude book if you've been interested in, you know, heightening your ability to manifest, you've been interested in working on your relationship with gratitude in general, and you've just been interested in diving more into gratitude and manifestation, or diving more into manifestation, whatever the case may be, I feel like the gratitude book is definitely a great option for you, because that's something that you can refer to whenever you want to. And it genuinely helps teach you the art of gratitude, how to show gratitude, and how to utilize gratitude in your daily practices and in your daily manifestation, because you can see life change right in front of you when you're able to sit and be thankful for what you have right in front of you, because you have so much right in front of you. And sometimes you just need that push to be able to take any other lenses off that weren't positively serving you, and to have you put the lenses on, or to even not have any lenses on, and just see the greatness and awesomeness and fertile soil that is right in front of you. Because everything that you have right in front of you, if you want something further than what you have right in front of you, what you do have right in front of you is fertile soil for what you are having. It is. Me making that YouTube video when I didn't have the bag right there next to me, that was fertile soil. I still was thankful. I still was knowing that, hey, I have the bag though. All of those experiences that I went through in between the time of me having this bag, me ordering this bag, me having this bag delivered, whatever the case may be, all of it was fertile soil in my highest best interest and in positive alignment. Literally. So appreciation definitely helped play a crucial role in me being able to manifest my Louis Vuitton bag, and me being able to manifest in general. Me manifesting who I am, me manifesting where I am, me manifesting life. Period. And I'm honestly and truly so thankful. You heard it. Okay. So another thing that I did was affirmations. Now, I have talked about affirmations on my channel, y'all. I love affirmations. I do music. I make music. I actually released my album, Letters from Andrianna, yesterday. I've been throwing fists. Go check that out. I've been throwing fists. Thank you. But I love affirmations. I love words. I love talking. I love listening. I love affirmations. Affirmations are basically stating facts. And with affirmations, I have said affirmations for my Louis Vuitton bag. I know I've said I love my Louis Vuitton bag and stuff like that. And I don't necessarily even recall like exact affirmations I said, like in the terms of like, oh, I love my Louis Vuitton bag. I'm so thankful for my Louis Vuitton bag. I didn't necessarily have to write it or type it out and stuff, because honestly and truly with affirmations, it's not something that you necessarily have to repeat every day by saying it actively every single day. It's not even necessarily that it has to be there, because honestly and truly, those affirmations were already embedded in the wallpaper. Even if I didn't do the subliminal affirmation thing I talk about, if y'all haven't watched that subliminal wallpaper video, if y'all haven't watched that video, go watch that video, because I talk about putting affirmations on your wallpaper and like having them be subliminal, like having them be like your conscious mind might not see them, but your subconscious mind see them. So honestly and truly, you're still saying those affirmations. Your subconscious is taking in that positive information. Affirmations that I know I used with that on that video, I know on that bag video where I was like shopping for designer bags and stuff, I said I already have my Louis Vuitton bag. I already have my Neverfull. I already had that. I said that in that video. I know I said that because I actually rewatched that video like some months ago or something. I said that. I made a TikTok on my Andizzle TikTok, and on one of the pictures, because it was like a slideshow, and on one of the pictures I said, I'm so thankful for my LV Neverfull. That bag might have not been in the house at that time, but I knew I had it. I knew it was already mine, and I knew that. Some great base affirmations that I can give you is, I love this desired item. I'm so thankful for this desired item. This desired item is purely positive for me, and I'm so thankful. And I actually, y'all, I really be in my bag with them affirmations. Y'all know I be in my bag with them affirmations forever. And I actually have like a affirmation creation guide and stuff. Like if you need help with creating your own affirmations, or if you need guidance with creating affirmations, or whatever the case may be, like, because it's a lot of affirmations out there, but I personally like creating my own affirmations. I have used affirmations that were pre-made. I would use affirmations that are pre-made. I don't have a problem with that. But I also like to take the time to create my own affirmations, because I feel like my own affirmations, they resonate as they're my own, and I do love making them and stuff. And I've been making affirmations for years, and I've honestly and truly gotten really good at making affirmations and stuff. And I made that book because I really wanted to help y'all. Like, my duty, a part of my duty as a manifestation coach and advisor, is to help you, to give you the tools that you need to manifest, to give you the whole arsenal to where you know what you're doing. And I feel like being able to create affirmations, that is a very powerful tool, because you being able to say it, you being able to know it, you being able to state that fact, that is a big thing. That is a very big thing. Affirmations are more than words. Affirmations are actions. But the affirmation creation book, it talk about you creating those words, you even being able to create those words to match with those actions and stuff like that. And I think it's a great book, and I definitely feel like you should check it out. Yeah, check it out for real though. Another thing that I did was I practiced detachment. And when I say I practiced detachment from a frame of, when I got the bag, when I ordered the bag, I actually have a different wallpaper on my iPad. Now I can show it to y'all. I actually had that on my wallpaper for probably, like, I don't recall exactly how long I had it on my wallpaper, but it wasn't like for 5 months. It wasn't for like a super duper long time. And I wouldn't even say that you necessarily have to remove that from your wallpaper for that to be your manifestation. No, I wouldn't say that, because I wouldn't say that. This is my wallpaper on my iPad, and I actually have this wallpaper available on my Pinterest, Andrianna Manifestation. Yeah, but I practice detachment in a sense of, I knew where I got this bag. When you go to a restaurant and you put an order in, you do not have to follow the waiter back there and watch the cook make your food. You don't. When you order something online, say for instance, you order something from, where did you order something from? Let's say you order something from TJ Maxx. Let's say you order something for TJ Maxx online, whatever. You do not have to catch a flight to the logistics center, get on the truck with your package, and ride with your package for it to be delivered to you. You don't have to do that. No. What you do is you accept the fact that, hey, I put this order in. I put this order in. This is mine. This is my bag. This is my bag. I knew that. I've been new. And when you know that, it comes a point where you don't necessarily have to say, oh, I have this thing every single day. You don't necessarily have to say that. You could do it when it feels right, when you feel inclined to, whatever the case may be. And in the affirmation creation book, I talk about different times to say affirmations and stuff like that. But you do not have to obsess over the attainment of that item or over the attainment in the 3D reality right here in front of you of that. You're not required to do that. Literally. If you're manifesting a car, that car is already there for you. That car is already out there, whether it's the car already made, whether it's the parts, whether it's the person already living that is going to build your car. It's already there. It's already there. Release. 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 And when I say detach, I'm not saying be like you don't give a fuck about it. I'm not saying be like you don't care about it. But it's just saying like you don't have to obsess over it. And it's like I wasn't obsessing over a Louis Vuitton bag. But if I would see it like on TikTok, somebody got one, or on YouTube or whatever, I'd be like, okay, period. LV never full team, something like that. Something appreciating being able to see that bag and appreciating, oh, I have this bag too. I have a Louis Vuitton never full. I have a Louis Vuitton never full. But my bag always abundant though. When I say never full, I mean that bag always got room for a bunch of abundance. And it already got a bunch of abundance. You hear me? This bag, when I say never full, it's saying, what it's saying, it's a bunch of abundance. That bag is the room, the space, the abundance is filled with abundance. It's filled with abundance. But the thing is, there's still room for abundance. Always. But it's filled. It's enough. It's sufficient. It's yeah. And something else that I did is I took action. Now, this is something that I learned to practice when it came down to manifestation, is the art of taking the actual action, the art of actually getting up and being like, okay, I'm about to order this bag. Releasing fear, not being worried, not being scared. And I wouldn't even say not being worried or not being scared, but because I'm not even going to say not being scared. What I'm going to say is, if you felt any worry when you purchased the item, if you felt any worry when you went to the dealership, if you felt any worry or anything, practice breathing exercises. Breathe. Calm down. Practice grounding. Honestly and truly, practice grounding, because grounding is going to help keep you sane. And that's something that I talk about in the affirmation book too, because with me saying affirmations, like when I purchased a bag, I was like, I'm always abundant. Money is always abundant for me. Like saying different things like that, if need be, to affirm and to calm down any energy that was, scared. Because honestly and truly, that was just the version of you that needed that encouragement, needed that nurturing. And with those affirmations, with that grounding, with that breath work, with listening to a frequency, with you taking the time to meditate, whatever the case may be, you doing that, it helps nurture that version of you. The version of you that might have been scared to do that presentation that you know you want to do, but it was a version of you that was scared. You affirming, I know how to speak. I got this. I got this. I got this. That, it makes a difference. But you have to take the action. Just do it. Just do it. You're gonna be good. Everything always works, moves, and operates in your highest best favor and in your highest best interest. So you taking the action towards your manifestation, you're good. Don't just think about, oh, what if it don't go your way? There's no choice but for it to go your way. Even if it was a quote unquote denial or I wouldn't even say delay. It could be it's not a no, it's just a not right now. Or it could be it's a no because there's something so much better for you. When you manifest, know that you're going to get that or better. You're going to get that or better. Affirm that. Know that. Accept that. Period. Another thing that I did, and I want to mention this, is visualization. And this could be paired with the vision board thing. Because I made a vision board that included this bag on there. Something that you can do with visualization is you can literally visualize you with that bag. I visualize this bag. I visualize me with this bag. Y'all. And I look at the bag today and I'm like, it's even so much more motivation for me and so much positive energy for me, because it's like, I manifested this bag. I manifested this. I manifested me being who I am. I've manifested so many different things, and me looking at my manifestations, it honestly and truly makes me so proud. I was checking the percentage on my phone. It makes me so proud. It makes me so happy, because it's like a representation of the fact that I believed in myself, and everything always works, moves, and operates in my highest best favor and in my highest best interest. Allow that to happen for you. Don't move in fear of that not being your reality, because that is your reality. Just affirm that's your reality. If you have to affirm it every day when you wake up, every day before you go to sleep, y'all know I done told y'all about that. Do it. Do it until you believe it, until you know it. And even when you do believe it, you can say it in the middle of the day. You can say it when you're using the bathroom, when you're taking a shower, however you want to do it. But say it, feel it, know it, accept it. Everything is always working, moving, and operating in your highest best favor and in your highest best interest. I know it for me. I love y'all. I'm so thankful for you watching this video. I'm so thankful for you tapping in with me. I'm so thankful for you being aligned with this video, wanting to click this video. I'm really so thankful. What I want you to do is I want you to say some affirmations. I'm going to put some in the down below. You know what I'm talking about. Say the affirmation that I told you. Say the affirmation that I told you. That everything is always working, moving, and operating in your highest best favor and in your highest best interest. And that with your manifestations, that or better. That or better. It's this or better. Look at your manifestations. Look at your vision board. Look at your affirmations. Look at your wallpaper. Look at whatever is a visualization of your manifestation. That or better. Period. Period. Because some things, they be better than you could even imagine. And with that affirmation about everything is always working, moving, and operating in your highest best favor and in your highest best interest, think about that even when things seem like they not. Even if it seemed like it was a delay, even if it seemed like it was a denial, affirm that everything is always working, moving, and operating in your highest best favor and in your highest best interest, because that's not the end of the story. You don't have to choose to let that be the end of the story. When I could have ordered the bag months ago, but I didn't let it be the end of the story of I didn't have the bag. I didn't let that be the end of the story. I just didn't get it right then. I just didn't order it right then, but I already knew I already have the bag. And I got it. And I have it. And I'm so thankful. I love y'all. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you check out that affirmation creation book like I told you, for real, for real. You know? And check out that wallpaper video. Check that out, check that out, check that out. Yes. I love y'all. Andrianna manifestation out this motherfucker.